here. It's me again. I'm making this video on my 40th birthday, which is why you didn't hear from me at my usual kind of time, which would have been at the weekend. And I've left it a few days because I figured it would be nice to make a video on my birthday, because it's a big occasion and there's kind of a lot in my head regarding being 40. Excuse me, as usual. One of these days I'm going to get rid of this cough, I swear, in about 3 years' time maybe. But okay, it's been 9 months and 9 days since I started taking testosterone. It's been very nearly a year since I changed my name legally. It's been pretty much of a year since I actually started living in the masculine role in earnest, if you will, because of the job I was doing before. That wasn't really very easy. So therefore I was leading a very schizophrenic existence, because I felt very strongly that I wanted to present myself in a certain way and things like that, but I couldn't, at least not at work. So I would kind of go to work and be that person, and then come back home and be the other person. And I'm going to have to click something here because my computer is flashing. I mean, it's really annoying. Oh. We're good. Okay, so it's my 40th birthday, 1971, 8th of December. I'm looking down here because I got a little list of people. I looked on, all these websites that give you like who was born on your birthday. And yeah, the best one, of course, is Diego Rivera. I think it's the best one. Diego Rivera being an amazing artist, a bit of a scoundrel, but really, really talented. And he would have been 125 today had he lived that long. By the way, if you can hear scraping, it's the cat, and I'm really, really sorry. Welcome to my world. Let me see. Jim Morrison would have been 68 today, which is kind of cool. Mary, Queen of Scots, would have been, I really have no idea what age, exceedingly old. And that makes me feel a lot younger, so that's good. And yay, Nicki Minaj and I share a birthday, apparently. There you go. Look her up if you're old, like me. The thing is with being 40, for me, 40 always seemed quite old. And when you're trying to describe somebody as being, or a bit middle-aged, you say, oh yeah, she's probably about 40 or so, And it's kind of over the last few years I've come to realise that actually 40's fine. 40's not even remotely old. I like to flatter myself that I don't look 40. It's actually been a while since I was carded though, so I'm not so sure. I think testosterone is kind of roughening me up a little bit, maybe. Anyway, so I don't look it. I certainly don't feel it. I like to think I don't act it. But I'm still 40, and there's this big sort of cloud of expectation around 40 for me, in that I sort of expected that I'd be doing things that were kind of terribly mature and sophisticated and settled and stuff by the time I was 40, and of course I'm not. But you know what, fuck it. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to swear on my YouTube video, but really fuck it. I'm happy. I never imagined that I would get to this age and be happy. I spent so much of my life unhappy with various things that were going on with myself and stuff like that, and I'm not feeling sorry for myself, because your life is what makes you, isn't it? But I just didn't imagine that I would be a really happy 40-year-old, and I am. It's good. When I started going to see doctors and things like that about transitioning, the thing that I really wanted was to get on testosterone by the time I was 40, and that was my kind of my sort of plan really, was to be on the stuff by the time I was 40. And I've been now on it for over 9 months. If it was a baby, I'd have it kicking and screaming by now. I have had my chest surgery, which has been a roaring success. That makes me feel wonderful. What else? Excuse me, looking at my list again. Just everything that I wanted from my transition and never imagined that I could possibly have is sort of slowly but surely starting to come into place. And for me to be sitting here at 40 and thinking, actually, you know what, it's working, and it was a great decision, and I will never regret that decision, is a wonderful thing. I have a photo, actually. I don't know if I can get this to show on the camera. I quite like this photo. Let's see if I can do that without. There we are. Wasn't I cute? Wasn't I sweet and lovely? Some people would say, now I feel less sweet and cute and lovely these days. But you know what? This photo and many others like it are part of my past life. And I don't regret my past life. You know, I'll be talking on my blog in a lot more detail about this sort of stuff at some point. But you know, I've spent sort of 40 years creating myself, and I don't regret any of the effort or any of the stuff that's gone into that. Life is not without its problems. Those of you who know me personally will know that life is not without its problems, but they're dealable with, and I'm strong. As one thing I would say to other trans people out there is, you know, if you've made this decision to transition or just to be who you are, then you too are strong, because it takes strength to make that decision, and it takes strength to stick by that decision and to put up with some of the stuff people will say to you as a result of that decision, which makes you and me some of the stronger people around. There we go. So, I'm 40, I'm happy, I'm contented. I even made a list of happy words here. I'm fulfilled, I'm confident. It's a good birthday. It's the first really good birthday I can remember. Yeah, just all I put at the bottom is, in big capital letters, I'm actually looking forward, and I'm looking forward with joy, which I am. And speaking of joyful things, I have to show you my birthday cake. You'll know, of course, that I call myself MrHerbertTurtle. There is a reason. And you see, my partner says I look like a turtle quite a lot, particularly when I've just woken up. So if I can work out how to get this young man round. How is that? Is that not the coolest birthday cake in the whole wide world ever? I'll put him down now. Now, I may not be mature, sophisticated, financially successful or any of that stuff, but I'm ridiculously happy. And I have a beautiful partner who she buys me beautiful turtle cakes, so I'm not complaining. Next time I see you will, I believe, be in the new year, 2012. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought when I was that tiny, cute, sweet little girl that that life would pan out the way it has? But it has. So hey, there you go. Hope you all have a brilliant Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, just have a brilliant time anyway, eating lots on any excuse, and yeah, best wishes to everybody. Bye bye.